description.
Alright, hey, this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. You right there with the face. I see you in the hair, or not. Yeah, so this is the show where I show you what you can do with your instant noodles, should you choose. This is Woobool restaurant cold buckwheat noodle. It's from South Korea, and it sounds interesting. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on whether I'm going to like this or not, but I don't care. I'll try it. And, yeah. So you just cook this stuff for 2 minutes, drain it, rinse it with ice cold water. I'm going to put this other stuff together with some cold water that I already have on hand. It didn't take any time to heat up or chill out the water. It's kind of easy to do. But, yeah, so we're going to attempt to put this in there. You going to let go? I certainly hope so. So today is the day of days. Is it a day amongst other days? Oh, come on. It is January 14th, 2026. Thank you for joining me. Trying something new, as I do every day on this program. Okay, there we go. Dropping it in the boil. 2 minutes. Go. And, yeah. Pretty good day. Did my 9-mile walking. That went well. I think it was 9 miles. It was 9 miles on Monday. Yesterday I didn't really feel like doing all that, so I didn't. I did about half of that. Today I did my full 9 mile. Adding this into here. There's behind the scenesies going on that you can't see. I will let you see this though. I had to completely use Google Translate for translation, so, or actually Google Lens. That is radish, but it's that freeze-dried stuff, so it just kind of activates. Get it in there, mush it around. Same with this. This needs to, come on. Wow, it's getting all crazy. Look at that. We're having a crazy day. Mush around. Okay, and now you need to mush around. There it goes. Come on, radish. You know, one thing I really like, if you have never had Korean barbecue, well, first off, you should. And second off, when you know how you go to get Mexican food, they bring out chips and salsa. You go to get something more like American, they bring out like maybe bread and butter. You know, there's always that appetizer thing that places will have. Well, with Korean food, you get banchan, and banchan is freaking awesome. And this is like not even, no, it's almost. Here we go. You gotta steer it up. But banchan is like, you have like pickled radish, you'll of course have kimchi, you'll have all these little trays that'll come out with all these different things to try. And honestly, I would be happy if I could just go to a Korean barbecue joint and just have banchan. I love that. That's like my favorite. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, now I'm doing it with cold water. I even do the pot with cold water just to make sure that the pot doesn't add any heat in. But when you rinse stuff with cold water like noodles, what it does first off is it stops it from expanding depending on what kind of noodle you're looking at. This kind of noodle probably isn't going to do a lot of that anyways. But yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it. That's my little test. You saw me do my little test. So like, if you want to know if something's hot, you put your hand next to it, right? If you want to know if something's cold, I put my face next to it. So here is our combined liquid and stuff. Now this is from the directions that I translated with Google. It almost looked like you were supposed to do 900 or 90 or dissolve it in 90 mils of water if you wanted it to be a dipping noodle. I did not. So you put it in 90 mils of water if you want it to be like a dipping style noodle or like a hayashi kind of thing. Hayashi chukasoba or dungji, I think. Or you could put it with 180 mils and have it be more of a broth-like thing, and that's what I thought would be better here. So that's what I did, and here is our buckwheat noodle. So let's see what we have. This will either be something I like or detest. Has anchovy in it. Cheers. You're getting like, yeah, getting almost what I'm detecting is like almost a tuna and kind of like a wasabi bump to it. This bowl came to me from Indonesia. I don't know if it's Indonesia. It's made in China. It's got a chicken on it, but I thought this would be the right choice for this. I'm going to try another bite of this real quick. I think it's more of a mustardy thing. That's good. I have no qualms about this meal. Okay, I get a fit. Yes, you are. Just barely. And I lost a noodle. And some of the noodle did not unfurl correctly, so I am just going to put that aside. This bowl is kind of small. That's all right. Something like that. Things to add in. We're gonna go with the standard stuff I like to use. Some scallion. I think this would be logical. A little fish cake, which gets used in a lot of South Korean stuff. It's generally Japanese, but I think it's just kind of, I think kamaboko is just like a thing. I don't have any gochujang, and I don't even think that would work right. I'll add some shichimi. It's probably not correct, but I'm not always correct about things. But yeah, I guess you'll be seeing this like tail end of spring, so this might be something you would enjoy when it starts getting warmer. Cold noodle is good for warmer months, that's for sure. That's when I prefer the colder noodle. Yeah, it's rotating. Look at it. Well, thanks for watching. Yeah, that was a quick one, wasn't it? But yeah, today's Wednesday. Wednesdays are my kids get out of school early days, so that's what's going on with that. But what's nice now that I'm only doing one review per day is that on Wednesdays I can go out and do all my walking around being crazy, come back, have a nice lunch with my wife, and then I've still got time. I don't have to get them off the bus for about a half an hour. So I'm golden, baby. All right, so keep it smooth. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.